Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's daughter Shiloh files court petition to remove dad's last name. Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's daughter Shiloh recently made headlines when she filed a court petition to have her father's last name removed from her legal documents. The 15-year-old, who was born Shiloh Nouvelle Jolie-Pitt, is now seeking to officially change her last name to simply Shiloh Jolie. This move comes amidst ongoing tensions between her parents, who have been embroiled in a high-profile divorce and custody battle since their split in 2016. The couple, once known as Brangelina, were one of Hollywood's most celebrated power couples, but their relationship ultimately ended in a bitter breakup that has played out in the public eye. Shiloh, who has often been in the spotlight due to her famous parents and their glamorous lifestyle, has reportedly grown tired of the constant media attention and scrutiny surrounding her family. The teenager, who is known for her tomboyish style and love of sports, has expressed a desire to have a more private and independent identity separate from her famous parents. Her decision to remove her father's last name from her legal documents is seen as a symbolic gesture of independence and self-determination. While it remains unclear what prompted her to take this step, it is clear that Shiloh is asserting her own agency and asserting her right to define her own identity on her own terms. Many fans and observers have praised Shiloh for her courage and maturity in making this decision, with some speculating that it could be a sign of her desire for a more normal and low-key life, away from the glare of the Hollywood spotlight. Others have suggested that it could be a reflection of her strained relationship with her father and her desire to distance herself from his name and reputation. Brad Pitt, for his part, has not publicly commented on Shiloh's decision to remove his last name from her legal documents. The actor, who shares 6 children with Jolie, has been open about his struggles with alcoholism and his efforts to rebuild his relationship with his children in the wake of his divorce from their mother. It is important to note that changing one's name, especially for a minor, is a complex and legally significant process that requires careful consideration and consultation with legal counsel. In Shiloh's case, it is likely that her parents will need to be involved in the decision-making process, as they share joint custody of their children and have previously been involved in legal disputes over their care and upbringing. Regardless of the outcome of Shiloh's court petition, it is clear that she is asserting her own agency and asserting her right to define her own identity on her own terms. The teenager, who has spent her entire life in the public eye, is now taking steps to carve out her own path and assert her independence from her famous parents. As Shiloh continues to navigate the complexities of growing up in the spotlight, it is clear that she is determined to forge her own identity and make her own way in the world. Her decision to remove her father's last name from her legal documents is just the latest example of her strength and resilience in the face of adversity. Whether or not she ultimately succeeds in her efforts, Shiloh's actions serve as a powerful reminder of the importance of self-determination and autonomy in defining one's own identity.